This video we'll be setting up SNMP Traps on an Avaya Aura Communications Manager using System Platform. First step I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and log in. Once I'm logged into the system, I'm going to go over to the server maintenance. Okay, first step I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be turning off the SNMP master agent. If I just go into SNMP Traps, first thing it's going to tell me is prior to making any configuration changes, the master agent should be put in the down state, blah, 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 blah. I'll let you read this at your leisure. Right now it tells me the master agent is up. So I'm going to go ahead to the agent status. The master agent is showing up. I'm going to go ahead and stop it. This does not cause any kind of system issues. It just simply stops the SNMP manager. Or the SNMP agent, I should say. Okay, I'm going to go into SNMP Traps. 3 types of traps we can send. Right now there's none. Master agent is down. 3 types of traps. We can send SNMP version 1, version 2c, and SNMP version 3. SNMP 1's really outdated. No reason to be sending those. If you are going to be sending SNMP Traps, I would go with a minimum of version 2c. SNMP version 3 is the same as SNMP version 2c, however, it includes authentication as well as encryption. It involves passwords. If you set the passwords or the usernames wrong, the trap will not be received by the SNMP manager, or in this case it would be AlarmTrack. So I usually recommend send your traps as SNMP version 2c first, get them working. Once you verify that you're able to receive those SNMP version 2c traps, then you can go ahead and modify the SNMP version 3 as far as usernames and authentication protocols and privacy protocols. So let's go ahead with the version 2c trap. First thing we're going to do is we're going to select the status to be enabled. We're going to enter an IP address. I'm going to use 75.149.134.73. This is a dev machine we've got going. Notification type is always going to be trap, and community name by default is public. You can set this to anything you like. However, you're going to have to make sure that all the that your AlarmTrack server is set up to use that as a community name, and every other SNMP device that you're going to be receiving alarms from has that same community name in there. So we'll go ahead and submit that change. As we can see, the trap is enabled. Everything looks good. Now we're just going to go ahead, back, agent status, and we can go ahead and start the master agent. And once the master agent is up, we're going to go ahead and test it by clicking on the SNMP test link. And we're going to go ahead and generate a test trap. And command completed successfully. So the communications manager was able to send an SNMP trap to the IP address that we specified in the SNMP trap destinations. The communications manager has no way of knowing if AlarmTrack or anything ever even received this trap. It's simply because it's using the UDP protocol. It simply sends the SNMP trap out to the IP address you sent it without any idea if it was ever received. So just because it says command completed successfully doesn't mean it's being blocked by a firewall somewhere along the way, either on the customer's corporate network or on your business partner's router firewall. So once the trap has been sent, it's your responsibility to go ahead and take a look at Alarm Track and make sure that that alarm has been received. It'll come across as a customer test alarm, and once that has been successfully received, you can go ahead and turn off the agent status again. If we want to go with SNMP version 3, we'll go ahead and set it up now. We'll go ahead and stop the agent. Again, we'll click on SNMP Traps. I'll go ahead and delete the SNMP version 2c trap. Now I'm going to add a new one. SNMP version 3. We'll enable that with the same IP address. Again, the notification type is going to be a trap. Now it needs a username. We're going to use Alarm Track as our username. All lowercase. The authentication protocol we're going to use is MD5. The authentication password, in this case, is going to be auth password. The privacy protocol we're going to use is DES, and the privacy password is going to be, as you can probably imagine, priv password. The engine ID we're going to leave blank. That is going to use the default SNMP engine ID from the master agent. So we'll go ahead and click Submit. And there it is, 75.149.134, our notification version 3. Our username is Alarm Track, Privacy Protocol, MD5, and we're going to lose the local engine ID. So now we can go ahead back up to SNMP agents. Sorry, agent status. We'll go ahead and start the agent again. And once the master agent has been started, we'll do another test. Generate a test trap. And wait for the command to be completed successfully. And once again, we'll go back into Alarm Track, verify that the SNMP version 3 trap has been received by Alarm Track. That about wraps it up. Thanks a lot for watching.